Sensational.
Comment and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe.
It is not your right, it is not your distinction to determine the main event. It is mine. I won the Royal Rumble. And Rock, we had a wonderful conversation. I had many conversations. I have made my decision. At WrestleMania 40, in the main event, I choose you, Roman Reigns.
I'll make something perfectly clear to you. When you talk about his family, you're talking about my family. When you're talking about his ancestors, you're talking about my ancestors. And when you're talking about his blood, you're talking about my blood. So now, we have a problem.
Coming out of the WWE, all hell just broke loose at the press conference when Roman Reigns and Rock were announced. Cody Rhodes came out and said, "This is bullshit." He then announced that he chooses Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, and they corrected the wrong once again. Let's be honest, folks. This was a swerve from the beginning. Rock and Roman was never the planned match. It was always going to be Cody versus Roman. They just did this to feel everyone out, and they heard you clearly when you yelled, "We want Cody." The Rock got involved tonight, though. He gave Cody a nice little slap and cut a nice little promo on him. So heel Rock is in full-on mode, and I can't wait to see what ends up with this. It could be a triple threat. It could be a fatal four-way, but as of right now, it's Rock versus nobody and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. What do you think is going to happen on the road to WrestleMania? Do you think Rock's going to be in Roman's corner? Do you think Rock's going to be special referee because he's on the board of directors? Do you think Rock's going to put himself in the match and have a triple threat? I don't know what it holds like, but as of right now, Rock and Cody and Roman got some beef going on, and the official match for WrestleMania right now is Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. I'm very excited for this. I can't wait to see what happens live. It's going to be an amazing WrestleMania event. The biggest one of all, WrestleMania 40, WrestleMania XL, and it's going to be live in Philadelphia. Who do you think is going to happen? Here's the slap heard around the world between Rock and Cody that created all hell at the press conference. Rock versus nobody. Roman versus Cody is official at WrestleMania. Nico Extra out.
By now, you've pretty much seen everybody talk about this, so I'm going to talk about this. I've literally watched a couple hundred people give the perspective on this, and I'm not pointing this is not directed at anybody specifically. This is just what I gather from what I've seen and people's opinions. Honestly, number one, I've seen people mad because this isn't something Dwayne Johnson should be doing as a board member of TKO. The guy's playing The Rock. He's The Rock now. He's inserted himself into the storyline. We gotta separate the two. Number two, the Cody Crybabies thing. While I think it's lame, I don't think anybody in this app is a Cody Crybaby as far as like the main content people, influencer people, content creators. I feel like that's the nicest thing he could have said as far as calling someone a douche canoe, a troll, a neckbeard, the people we don't like. And I think that was the nicest way of him putting it. Unfortunately, lumping Cody into that, I don't know, that kind of rubs me the wrong way. But those were the people that were sending his daughter unaliving threats, and he probably was a lot nicer than I would have been if that was me in his shoes. Thirdly, I don't know. I do feel like the things he says are a little outdated, and I'm real curious to see how they're going to hold up against him and Roman in a battle of words at all. We'll see if they talk tonight at the press conference, which is going to be on in about an hour, a little under an hour. I will be live on TikTok, watching the press conference, reacting. Come join me. But I don't know. He got us what he wanted us to do. We're talking about him, and that's exactly what he wanted to do on the Pat McAfee show today. And he got all of us to start talking about him all afternoon. So, in the end, love him, hate him, don't like what's going on. He's getting his way. So, I don't know. Just my 2 cents.
Shit. This is so dumb. Listen, I compared it to Hogan Brett immediately at the end of WrestleMania. There's the difference. Hogan, despite being an incredible piece of shit, was still an active performer to some degree. The Rock, listen, you're not going to hear me come in here and say The Rock doesn't deserve this, doesn't deserve that. He's one of the biggest celebrities on the planet. Of course, there's a title match or a main event match for The Rock. Very, very clearly that it's just nowhere near the same. It's just, we saw him a couple weeks ago sucking wind after hitting a spine buster on Jinder Mahal. We got Cody coming out here, and I gotta say, Seth Rollins kicked ass at explaining why Cody should do that. But Cody's reasoning in kayfabe is finishing the story, taking that from you, or taking everything from you. Pardon my French, what the fuck does The Rock gotta do with that? Why can't Cody take that title at WrestleMania and then say, enjoy your flight over to France for Backlash?
The slap heard around the world. The Rock slapping Cody Rhodes, setting up either a tag team match, maybe night 1, going into night 2, where Cody Rhodes will definitely go up against Roman Reigns. And yet again, The Rock has saved the WWE. The Rock has made Cody Rhodes' road to WrestleMania relevant again. We want Cody because of The Rock. The Rock versus Cody Rhodes because of The Rock. The Rock Roman Reigns Bloodline Alliance because of The Rock. Cody Rhodes. Listen, he should be bowing down to The Rock for what he just did for him. The bloodline, the lineage, the honor. And this is the biggest put over in the entire history of the WWE. The Rock putting over Cody Rhodes' son. WrestleMania is where Roman Reigns' reign ends. And his story doesn't stop. It just begins.
He's someone who has a special connection with the fans. He's someone who does the Make-A-Wishes. He's someone who really relates to people in a very authentic way. And I've seen the way he reached out to the Huber family after Brody passed. What he's done for that family, that connection, that's what you want out of a top guy. That's what you want out of someone who's going to carry this show every Monday, who's going to be there on the live events. And look, I get wrestling is not a meritocracy. This is not what we do. But I think what he has done, the legacy he has left inside the ring and outside the ring, that's a guy that you want to put that crown on him and say, you're the guy, let's carry this company forward.
Queer.
Bye, Felicia.
Be the best you can be. Love your family, love your friends. Spread love, not violence. Not this virus. As always, peace.